Happy Friday, my friends. I'm Carrie, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. I am so grateful that you are all here. So I had planned for today a different warmer to share with you. As many of you know, I got a little carried away with the new catalog and ordered a bunch of stuff. So I started sharing some of those things with you, but then a warmer and wax bundle came that I had pre-ordered months ago. And I have to share it with you because it's amazing. And I'm actually kind of surprised that it didn't sell out. So it was available, this particular collection was available for pre-sale months and months and months ago. And there was a delay, and those pre-sales were finally available for redemption recently. And then yesterday, the collection launched just for regular sale, just like go to the website, purchase it kind of sale. And I'm actually kind of shocked. Like this warmer and wax showed up, and I was like, oh, I need to do a video on this. And then this morning I thought, I need to make sure that's still available before I take the time to share it. I mean, I guess I would probably still share it with you. It's just a bummer to share stuff that isn't available. But at the same time, I like to share everything just to kind of really showcase the value of Scentsy. So like, here's this amazing thing, and I can't wait for what's coming after it. But I prefer to share stuff with you that is still currently available. So, I don't know if there are any witches or wizards among us. But if there are, I'm sure that you are familiar with the wizarding world of Harry Potter. And Scentsy, because they're amazing, decided why not partner and let's make Hogwarts into a warmer. And they did. And it's amazing. This warmer is stunning. There is so much detail. It goes all the way around. Every time I look at this warmer, I see something new. I see a new little detail that I didn't notice before. Everybody keeps talking about this little church down here. Everybody mentions this little chapel because it's just kind of like, boop, it's just this little detail that you might not notice at a glance. But then as you're looking at it further, you notice it. And it's just amazing. I mean, straight up amazing. It's beautiful. This gorgeous antiqued finish. I love that they've got Harry's owl up here. And then we've got the Hogwarts crest on the front. And of course, she's even better lit. Look at that. The stars twinkle, all the windows light up. Now I do not have the bulbs to put in here, but I posted on my VIP on Facebook, which is at LiveLoveMelt. Imagine this warmer if you have a house affiliation. Imagine this warmer with one of the house colored light bulbs in it. So a red, yellow, blue, or green bulb. That way you can display your pride in full force. if you are Gryffindor or Ravenclaw or Slytherin or Hufflepuff, whoever you align with, you could really display your pride by putting one of those light bulbs in here. But just with a white bulb, amazing. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And I neglected to show you the dish. Yep. We've got Harry's letter. Just perfect. The details that Scentsy puts into licensed products like this always blow me away. I mean, the stuff that's not licensed is gorgeous, right? But the time that they put into, the time and the thought and the care that they put into details for licensed products like this just really, really makes it. But so this is a ceramic warmer, and this is Hogwarts, and it really is. It's just amazing. So that is Hogwarts, and along with Hogwarts, since we're talking about having affiliations with Hogwarts Houses, you could get the bundle. Oh, and real quick before I forget, so that is available. All of this is available on my website. Stunning. Which is LiveLoveMelt.Scentsy.us. Hogwarts warmer retails for $75 US, and then the Hogwarts wax collection, the Houses wax collection, retails for $24 US, and it comes in this amazing packaging. I think this is so clever, right? I wasn't thinking about it when I opened the box, like the big box. I wasn't thinking about how this was going to be presented. Of course, I saw it months and months ago, but I forgot because I don't even remember what I did yesterday. So I wasn't thinking about the fact that the wax bundle was going to come in this adorable packaging. But just look at how cute that is. That's so perfect. And then you can open it up. Look how cute. So we've got the sorting hat. We've got the Hogwarts crest again. And then we have the descriptions of the houses. And I think, and then a really cool picture that they included on top. I will show you that a little bit better. But I think this is such a cool addition. Just totally not necessary, right? But such a great detail. So we've got the name of the house and what they stand for, and then what the scent profile is for that particular wax. And then, so then we've got on top this really cool, just this image, this card with the image of Hogwarts and then the 4 waxes. And I just thought that was really cool to include in there. Again, not necessary, right? You know what you're getting. It's right here. But then you've got this to hang on to, put up somewhere, maybe, I don't know, just keep it with the box. Just a cool detail that adds depth and dimension and value to what you've purchased, because you're purchasing it for the name, for the love of Harry Potter, for the love of Hogwarts, for the love of the houses. And Scentsy is putting everything they have behind that love that you have for this brand, and really giving you that added value and that added something, because we're right there with you. We love it too. So, because this is not for anybody else. This is for me, right? I bought this for me. I love Harry Potter too. I love Hogwarts too. And so Scentsy's right there with us with our passion for these brands. And I just little stuff like this, I just think just adds that extra something. You can go to Meijer or wherever and get some random cheap wax warmer. Who knows what's in their wax? Who knows if it's safe? Who knows if it's gonna burn your house down? And who knows who's actually behind it? And with Scentsy, you know the answers to all of those questions. You know that the wax is food grade paraffin. I mean, please don't eat your wax. But if the kids or the pets get into it, it's safe. There's a lifetime guarantee behind the products. They're safe. They're not candles. They're not going to burn down the house. There's so much more value and so much more love and thought and consideration behind Scentsy. And that's what has caused me to just completely dive off the deep end and go off on this rant about how awesome Scentsy is. So anyway, we'll get back to the wax. So adorable packaging, and then we've got our wax inside. And of course, I'm going to share the wax with you. Of course I am. So let's see. We will do Slytherin takes a lot of crap. So we're going to do Slytherin first. So Slytherin is deep black. I'm not going to show you the top of my head while I read this. Slytherin is deep blackberry, dark chocolate, fresh oak moss, fresh oak moss, and crisp leather. All of these scents are warmer and muskier and a little more masculine. There's not fruity flowery going on in here. All of these are a lot more, you walked into that ages-old castle and these are the smells that are going to hit you. So I think they really hit it on the nose here. So deep blackberry, dark chocolate, fresh oak moss, and crisp leather. So this is Slytherin. I have smelled these once before, but I'm going to share them with you again now. Oh my goodness. It's so good. It's so good. You don't get it until the end, but that dark chocolate. So I know dark chocolate can be a little, almost bitter, but it really just smooths everything out. You get a lot of the leather and then a little bit of the bite from the blackberry, and it's really good. Oh, it's real good. It's real good. So that is Slytherin. And who will we do next? Let's do Gryffindor next. So Gryffindor is lemon zest, cinnamon leaf, amber, and smoky woods. I'm pretty sure this is the one that I can smell as soon as I open the box. Lots of very prominent scents in this one. Oh, yes. And it's so amazing. I think I'm going to put this one in a warmer today. It's so yummy. So the smoky is in there, but it's not overpowering. Smoky, I tend to get a little nervous. If anybody is familiar with Around the Campfire, I have a couple customers who they were like, I will buy every bar you can find. And I wanted to love it. I have a video about Around the Campfire from like a year ago. I wanted to love it so much because I love that scent in the wild, out in real life. I can't do it in wax form. Smoky, like smoky, not like mesquite smoky or anything like that, but like campfire smoky in wax form is too much for me. It's too concentrated. I like it outside around a campfire, where it's kind of dissipating in the air and there's all the other scents commingling with it, but it's not just like permeating every pore. In wax form, smoky is typically way too much for me because it's just too much concentrated all in one place and it kind of overwhelms my senses. There is smoky in here for sure, but it's such a nice blend with the other fragrances, with the other scents. Oh my goodness, what? Cinnamon leaf, amber, and lemon zest. As I look over, I see a hair on my shoulder and it's bothering me. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's the lemon. Something's giving it a little bit of a brightness. It's probably the lemon zest. And it's just such a nice contrast to the smoky, warm, I was going to say flavors, but just something's nice and bright about it. But not like, not springy, summery bright, but like, it just, this is a tricky one. It's not like fruity, flowery bright, but, and it's not, I don't want to say freshens it up because that's not the case at all, but it just brightens up the fragrance from being too overpoweringly warm and smoky. And you will just have to smell it for yourself to really understand what I mean, but it's fabulous. Although I am a little bit worried if I warm it that smoky is going to come through more. I don't know. But it's real good. It's real good. Okay. Next we will do Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff is warm cinnamon sugar, golden apple, white hazelnut, and whipped vanilla almond. So we've got some nuttiness, a little bit of fruity to give it a little bit of brightness, and then the cinnamon sugar for that sweet punch. Woo, almost dropped it on myself. I remember doing this when I smelled this the first time. You are expecting the warm, nutty scent, and then the apple hits you, and it's literally like a surprise. That's so different. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this one when it's warmed. It's so different. It's so different. That apple just, okay, so your sense of smell is hyper connected to memory, right? So you can smell something when you're older that just throws you back into a memory. And this is doing that. I'm not sure what the memory is, but it's like, it's got me all up in my feels. Like I've got goosebumps, but I don't know what it is. But something in here is throwing me back. It's throwing my body back, but my memory can't pinpoint it. And I feel like, I don't know. And I think it's the apple. I figured it out just now. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep this a short and sweet story. When I was little, when I was 4, my mom became wheelchair bound, and my dad had to quit working a regular 9-to-5 job because he had to take care of her and take care of a 4-year-old. And because my dad is an amazing human, he is super crafty, super handy, and he and my mom were very crafty together while she was still able. But he discovered that he could actually make some money and make a decent living doing woodworking, but not like construction woodworking, but like, and I don't want to go so far as to say furniture woodworking, but he would make shelves and quilt racks and, like racks to hang up on the wall to hang coats and sconces and candle holders and just so many amazing things. And this stuff was gorgeous. It really, really was. He put a ton of time into it. Our whole garage was converted over into his workshop. And for a long time, the basement too. But to sell the stuff that he made, we would go to craft shows on the weekends. And we did 32 shows, 32 events a year. That's a lot of weekends, you guys. That's a lot of weekends. And a lot of places. So imagine craft shows are typically at schools, community centers, churches, places like that often host other events as well, right? And so you've got lots of vendors, and vendors of lots of different things. And the bigger shows would have food available as well. And one thing that popped up a lot was the, what are they called? Not candied. The roasted almonds. I know you guys are familiar with these. They're like the not candy coated, but like the sugar coated almonds. Like you see them in the drum and you can just smell that smell everywhere. That's what this is. That's what's in there. And it makes sense because we've got the warm cinnamon sugar and then the vanilla almond. That's what, and then there's the apple is in here too. That's what this is throwing me back to. It is literally giving me goosebumps, you guys. That's crazy. That is crazy. And I had that epiphany just sitting here with you. So that's nuts. I haven't been to a craft show in a working capacity. Oh, in a whole lot more decades than I'm willing to admit. So that's what our sense of smell does. It throws us back into memories that we didn't even know we were storing in there. So that's crazy. But so that was Hufflepuff. And that was my trip down memory lane that I just took you on. So, okay. And last, but certainly not least, is Ravenclaw. We have smooth vanilla, airy white musk, incense, spiked sandalwood, and mahogany woods. Okay, so imagine, this is going to sound real weird, but really, do you guys expect anything else from me at this point? Imagine a shoe store, stay with me, a shoe store that sells nothing but leather shoes. I'm not even, no, almost. Imagine Okay, we're going real weird on this one, okay? Imagine a library, an old library, where everyone who's there is wearing leather shoes. So, I don't know. It's Friday, okay? But so we've got leather for sure. I mean, leather for days. But also that musky library smell. This is going to get a lot of you guys in the memory situation, I think. It's really good. I smoked vanilla, airy white musk, incense, spiked sandalwood, and mahogany woods. I almost wish, this is a very masculine scent. I almost wish that there was something else in here to brighten it up a little bit. Just a little. Nothing super sweet. Nothing flowery, I don't think. But like how Gryffindor had the lemon zest in it and it just kind of brightened the whole situation up. I almost wish that this had something like that. This is so leathery and so musky. It's really good, but I don't think I'll be able to do it very often. I might mix something with this to kind of give it another dimension. It kind of falls flat for me. Let me pop it out of here and see if the bottom, because sometimes when you store your wax, the oil will settle. Okay, that's different for sure. It's still not that brightness I'm looking for, though. What is that? Maybe the vanilla, maybe the mahogany. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one. It's not bad, but like I said, I wish it had something else to kind of brighten it up just a little bit, just a little. But I know that there's going to be a lot of people who really, really love it. So that is the Harry Potter collection. And it is just straight up stunning. Just amazing. I'm kind of in love with it. And I know you guys will be too. So that is Hogwarts. That is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, please hit like, please hit subscribe, keep sharing, keep those comments coming and the interaction. Don't forget about the colored light bulbs to represent your houses to go in the Hogwarts warmer. Contact information is at the end of the video. As always, I appreciate all of you so very much, and I'll see everybody next time. Bye.